Hi everyone, this is Caroline Speaks the State of Her World on Sunday, October 10th, 2021. So what is it? Good, better, and different. All three, I'm afraid. Okay, well, there's a lot of talk out there about something called critical race theory. The New York Times published a document by someone called the 1619 Project, which is about when slaves were actually brought to this country in 1619. Um, and school districts some are having discussions about what to teach about race and racism, and they don't want to make white children feel guilty. So they're basically banning a lot of lessons and reading materials in the classroom and in libraries to talk about racism and the true history of our country. This country was officially was started in when the colonists came here in 1492. Columbus brought colonists, and they had an ongoing mission to basically wipe out the indigenous peoples, or peoples we call Indians or Native Americans. And they murdered a lot of them directly or indirectly by giving them blankets infected with smallpox. And also they exposed them to alcoholic products. So anyway, and then they set up reservations and they had treaties which the white people did not honor. When it came time to teach people about these things, they really sugarcoated it, and they talk about that the Native Americans or the Indians and the white settlers got along very well. And then there's also the situation of when they brought slaves here. Slaves were finally freed after the Civil War, but they've never really been free because there's been had these Jim Crow laws that kept people segregated. And we still have that unwritten laws that are being obeyed. We have segregation based on race, religion, nationality, by income. For instance, you can have an area that where the housing is not available to people who can't afford it. And you have people own houses who don't want to sell them to any of certain peoples, like African Americans and Latino people. So anyway, it's a problem, and these things should be taught. We should be taught really what happened to the Native Americans. Why were slaves brought here? How were they treated? We still have a problem with racism. People are still considered second-class citizens. People have gone to fight in the various wars in the U.S., and they come back, they're treated like trash. So we definitely have a problem with the way races are treated. And you don't have to take a course or read a book, or you can just look at what's happening in your neighborhood. So I think it's important to teach everybody about the real origins of this country, the fact that this country is not uh, a, a white country. It's a Native American country. They're the ones who were here for many thousands of years, and before the white man came here in 1492. So we really need to teach the truth about the Native Americans and then the way slaves were treated when they were brought here as slaves and their continued treatment. So I think it's very important for people to know the true history of the United States, and a lot of things are on the internet. So if you have access to the internet, you can learn a lot of things, no matter what your school district decides or what your library decides is okay. All right. Now, that's a little lecture for today. How about a little music? Okay, the song I'd like to sing today is a little song I wrote. I'll slay your dragons, I'll slay them all. I'll kill all the bullies I'll kill them all. Don't be a bully, be a nice person. Treat everyone as you would like to be treated. Oh, I'll slay your dragons, I'll slay them all. I'll kill all the bullies, I'll kill them all. Okay. Thank you for listening. It's called I'll Slay Your Dragons. Thank you for tuning in this evening of Sunday, October 10, 2021, for another reading of Carolyn Speaks the State of the World. Hope you'll be back again tomorrow. In the meantime, stay safe, take care of yourself and others. And remember, kindness goes a long way. Thank you. And wear a mask, practice social distancing. When a vaccine is available for you and it's safe for you to take it, I would take it. I had mine on May 27th, had 2 sore arms, and I was tired. Good night. Thank you. Stay safe.